the Central Ohio High School Showcase. You know, it's all real here.
It's real.
Everything's real here. So,
A little more excited now.
hey, got the guests in the building. We were saying at the top of the hour, but stream live on YouTube.
Jump on
Search
there.
Score on Air, the Central Ohio High School Showcase. Our guest is Douglas. How are you, young man? What's going on? Come on.
Oh, you got to give him his mic.
Get his mic. His mic.
Is his mic on?
He's good. Talk to him in there.
There we
Yeah, I
go.
hear you.
There we
All
go.
right. All right.
There we go.
What's going on? Big Chad Douglas,
Big's right.
Junior, Independence High School,
Mm-hmm.
had a phenomenal year. Look, go onto our show page, go onto his Facebook page, check out his huddle.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see what we're talking about. The
Mhm.
young man is explosive, always in the backfield, plays the offense and defensive lines. I'm excited to have him here. Rough night last night, but I told James Roy that we ain't even gonna go there last night.
We're not going there.
This is all
It's
about
all about
you.
you today.
This is all
We're
about
not going
you,
there, Big
okay?
Chad. We're not going there.
Streaming live on YouTube. Call in if you see him, 614-641-0674 on the TuneIn app. Search Score on Air. On YouTube, just search Score on Air. You can see us all there. Wave to them, man. They see you up there. I'm going to let James Roy start it off, man, because you got all this started.
Okay.
All right, and thank you very much for that. We got some questions, man. Just go ahead and relax, man. We ain't going to be too hard on you, all right?
Yeah, we ain't going to be too hard.
Go ahead. Let's do it.
So anyway, I was talking to you back and forth, in the in your inbox, which was I appreciate you coming out here.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Thank you.
32 tackles this year, which we won't count yesterday, so you probably had more, I'm sure. 3 pass deflections, 3 fumble recoveries, and an interception. Did you return that for a touchdown?
Oh, no, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, I was about to say you was being like the rumbling, bumbling, stumbling big guy out there.
Everybody likes to see the big guy run one.
I mean, we love seeing the big guys get the interception and run there for touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? So one of the questions I want to ask you, what made you get into football? Did you play Little League? Was it, your father's influence? Was it the size? What really brought you to the game of football? And, what's kind of driving you right now?
I like to think, that I was born to play football.
Uh-huh.
I started when I was 4 years old.
Right.
Playing for the Vikings on the West Side. So I started there, and I just every year just played. Just began to love it. He loved football. My dad.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just meant to be.
Right. So he was just out there pushing you, or was you out there by yourself? Was you? Because I remember when I was little, when we were younger, I used to get the football. If I had nobody else to throw it to myself and act like I was tackling myself, you know what I'm saying, just to play. I mean, were you out there? If you didn't have nobody else out with it, were you trying to find people? It's just like, I got to keep playing this game.
Yeah, a little bit. It was both. Like, it was time for me to lose weight. It was really him. But me, just around the neighborhood, I used to play football all the time.
Right.
All the time, every day.
Uh-huh.
After school.
Who's your favorite football team, pro?
Cincinnati Bengals.
Ooh, I won't talk about them.
No Cowboys there.
That's
Big
okay.
game. No Cowboys there. Big
my
game.
Cowboys did something,
Roast
but I
season
won't
this
bring
year.
that up. Yeah.
Well, let me hop in here. What I want to ask you, is you're a junior, right?
Yes, sir.
So camps are like a really big thing, right? We know I always mess with a good friend of mine, Derek Forrest. They was on the camp tour, like all over the country, but shout out to them for that. But because this is an important year and you had a really good year, are camps going to be really important over this summer? Do you plan to make some visits to some camps to continue to get your name out? Because even though recruiting is what it is and you're talking to some people, it never stops until the end,
Yes, sir. It was like kind of important last year. I went to a few camps. I performed pretty good. I think I performed pretty good at some of them. So this year I got some visits off of those, some little game visits and stuff off of those camps. This year I'm gonna hit those camps again and try to, get my name out there. For
Solidify yourself,
yes,
especially
sir.
for your senior. That's going to be huge.
Mhm.
I want to ask you a couple quick questions. One, this whole year you played. Of course, you played on the line. Who was the best player you faced at all the teams you played this year? Who was the guy that you were like, wow, this dude is good?
My coach's son for Pickerington Central. He's going to Army next year. He had to.
What's his name?
Karen Douglas.
Okay.
He come down. He had Lason Wood, I think. Yeah, him.
He was the
Yeah,
best guy you
yes,
faced this
sir.
year.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about Pickerington Central? That will kind of prelude to my next question. Who was the best team that you faced this year?
All around team was definitely Pickerington Central. They had a lot of athletes, and they was just. That was a good team. They had a lot of Division I players.
Mhm.
Even some of the players that didn't start, they
Right.
had Division I offers.
Right.
That was a really good team to play against.
So let me ask you this: so you're going against Pickering and Central. You see all those big guys, Division I, this and that. Are you talking to yourself like, this is the game I really have to show what I'm made of? I want to show these guys, y'all getting all the ballyhoo, but I want to let you know I'm Chad Douglas. I'm about to show you what I bring.
Yes, sir, for sure. I'll try my best to. I felt like I did that. They all. I mean, my coach. He said after the game, his sons told me I was pretty good. He said that dude Chad, he was good. I felt like I played pretty good against them all, and I mean, yeah, I definitely had to.
You laid the wood that game.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, you got to let them know, because look, and this is kind of why we did the show. Every young person that's on a high school team, like I had this talk one time with a youngster, and they were just like, man, I want to go to kind of this school or that school. And I was like, man, do you think every kid that plays college was on some undefeated football team in high school? It doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
There are guys just like you, really good players, happen to be in certain situations, and everybody doesn't get to go to the Dublins or, the Worthington. So we want to bring you on so we can let you tell people how good you are. We're going to help tell people
Right.
how good you are,
Yeah,
so
we're
that
gonna
they
let people
can
know.
continue to look out for you. But this is what I want to ask you. Seniors on your team, right? Camaraderie is a big thing. When I was in high school, I had a group of guys that we kind of bonded together and tried to make that next career move forward. Who are the guys that's on your team that help motivate you, that you can give a shout out today and say, man, these are my guys, my seniors that I roll with every day, practice, school, and we all try to make it happen together?
Pretty much all of them. I got a great relationship with all of them. I'm real close to our linebacker and our fullback, Jaden Cox, our running back, and he played fullback and linebacker too. Malik Adams.
He's big.
Yeah, he's big boy.
Yeah, I remember
He
him.
runs that ball.
Yeah, we got. I mean, all of them. Alan Name Mingiste. All of them. My right guard. He been playing next to me for 2 years. Me and him, we hope we wanted last year. We wanted to go first team all city together, but he got hurt towards the end of the season, so he really couldn't. Him, Christian Ernest, 56. That's my dude. There's so many of them. I mean, I'm close with really a lot of them. A lot of my teammates.
That's cool. Yeah, absolutely.
You got anything for him, Steve?
Oh, I got something. You guys know I got something. All right, check this out. I'm from the OCC land up in Delaware. We get a lot of we played Liberties. I'm sorry, the Olentangies, the Westervilles, and stuff like that. Red Devils versus 76ers. I've never seen a line that big. The Red Devils. You went in there and ate that up. Okay? I mean, we're talking about multiple 300-pounders on the line, and you're in there just eating. I mean, scouts and recruiters, you better tune in. You better look at this young man right now, all right, because he's a junior and he's still hungry. I don't know if there's enough football in Central Ohio for him right now. He's that hungry. But what I'm saying is that Red Devils had the biggest line that I've seen. And I'll be honest, when I seen that line in pregame, I was like, I haven't seen that kind of line. My question to you is, was that the toughest line that you compete? What was the toughest team that you battled in the trenches all year? Because the Red Devils got to be one of the biggest ones you've seen.
I mean, they were big. They didn't move very fast, though, and that's kind of what we pride ourselves on, because not all our linemen are big, so we move pretty fast and pretty hard. So, I mean, that line, they were pretty good. They got a big dude. I mean, I knew since I was smaller. He getting a lot of looks. It's a big line. Marion Franklin's always big though, so I'm really used to it now. This is one of their down years, so this year they wasn't even really that big to me. But the other seasons,
you're not a small dude anyway. All right, I didn't know that was a high school kid that was walking up in here when I seen you first. I thought you were the next show up.
Yes, sir.
All right, look, we got to close this segment up. Can you stick around for another segment?
Yes, sir, for
Is
sure.
it fun enough to hang out with these old guys in here talking?
Yeah, man.
I love this. Yes, sir.
You bring it back.
All right, so look, keep following us, 614-641-0674, the Central Ohio High School Showcase. Go to YouTube. Check out my man, Big Chad Douglas. He's in the building with us. The veteran release officer engineer, Big Game James Roy Yates. Siwoo D.O. Jr. Come on back. We got more questions for Big Chad Douglas.
You're listening to the home of heart-pounding, adrenaline-pumping sports. Broadcasting from Ohio Media School, the greatest city in the state, in the greatest state in the country,
in the greatest country in the world.
You're listening to ScoreOnAir.com.
College Radio Day 2016 is coming on Friday, November 4th.
The day when college radio comes together.
Hundreds of college stations across the country will unite to celebrate the unique medium of college radio.
It's a place where students can be creative and speak their own minds.
College radio is important to me because it's a place where I can express myself, where I never had so much creative freedom before.
It's a lot of fun working together with other students, working together to create some great radio.
So join us on November 4th as we ignite the soul of college radio and declare to the world that college radio is alive and kicking.
College Radio Day.
For more information, please visit collegeradio.org.
Thursdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's the new generation of sports talk radio on The Score. Come tune in to Competitive Greatness, where we have the entire updated information trending. We laugh and debate on which players that are great. We're a bunch of biased people in one room, and you don't want to miss us. So tune in on YouTube. Type in Score on Air Live each and every Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m. Call us up when you agree to disagree. 614-641-0674.
Get the most out of your money with the Oric XL Deluxe Hypoallergenic Upright Vacuum Cleaner. This state-of-the-art vacuum cleaner is exactly what you need to keep your home clean. With advanced technology, the Oric can reach dust and dirt in places you never imagined. As an extra perk, you won't need to buy bags ever again, as this amazing machine is self-cleaning. Let's face it, it can get frustrating going over the same spots over and over again due to spewing of dirt, dust, and allergens. Well, with Oric's 7 layers of filtration, this is the most powerful vacuum cleaner on the market. It can be yours now for just $399. For more info on how to make it yours, give us a call today at 1-800-ORIC-XL. That's 1-800-673-2595.
Are you someone who has always dreamed of a career in sports media? The Ohio Media School now offers a 6-month sports emphasis program to prepare you for a whole new career. Whether it's radio or television, play-by-play or production, the Ohio Media School has you covered. You will receive training from professionals that are actually in the industry. The Ohio Media School will get you where you need to be for a successful career in this exciting, expanding field. To schedule a visit, call 614-655-5250 or go to beonair.com. Stop dreaming about a career in sports and make it a reality at the Ohio Media School.
This is Bob McElligott, the radio voice of the Columbus Blue Jackets, and you're listening to the new generation of sports talk radio. ScoreOnAir.com. The Score.
Oh, we got the good beat.
That's because we got players in the building.
Yeah, we got ballers in here.
Right. Welcome back. It's the Central Ohio High School Showcase, the COHSS, 614-641-0674. Call or text. If you like this interview, you got some questions for Big Chad Douglas from Independence High School, call in. We got questions for him still. My man C-Woo, Big Game James, the veteran release officer engineer. I'm D.O. Jr. You got one for him, C-Woo? Go ahead.
Yeah, hey, first of all, I'm just really excited, because, this is where it happens right here, getting the young men and women in here and talking and stuff. 6'1" at 285 pounds. Trust me, didn't look like a high school kid when I seen him in the hallway. But anyways, let's what schools are you interested in, young man?
Right now, I'm of course I'll be interested in anybody who offer, but I took a official visit to Toledo, and I really like their campus.
Nice.
And I'll be going to Akron next month, and Central Michigan too. I'm starting to go. I'm gonna go to there soon. So those are really the schools I like.
Take all the visits that they offer you, You feel me? Eat all the free food. Love all that. T-shirt up.
Eat all that up.
T-shirt up for the family.
It only comes around, one time, really.
Yeah, so you got to enjoy it.
So you
too.
want to enjoy it, So going into your senior year, have fun. We were talking. Me and you have been talking. Back and forth. Make sure you get those ACTs. What we were talking about, because those schools, hey, they see those grades. You already got a leg up. You know what I'm saying? They're already going to know your talent. But when they see you handling your business in that classroom, it just makes it easier for them to be like, hey, we like this kid. We're going to keep him on the radar, especially if you go and do something really good at a camp and they already seen your grades are already together. Make sure you get on that ACT because they are going to be looking and watching for that. I could definitely see you going to a bigger school, but I could definitely see MAC schools, a MAC school in your future. And, hey, nothing wrong with MAC schools. There's plenty of NFL players that go from the MAC conference. Football. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about it before, D.O. As long as you're good, they're going to find you.
What are you interested in going to school for?
This.
Nice.
Exactly what you guys are doing. I can talk about sports all day long, so it's exactly what I want to.
Intern with D.O. in the big game himself someday.
Yes, sir. I love that. Yes, sir.
Come on through. My door is always open.
Always.
Sure. But look, I'm not going to lie to you. We get long-winded on this show, so I want to kind of bring it back a little bit, and I want you to go ahead and really tell the people who you are. Are you got any hobbies out there? Like, who is Big Chad Douglas?
Some people. My mom called me a gentle giant. I'm real. I play around a lot. I'm goofy. I like chess, and I wrestle on the side too. So
nice.
I can never get too big.
This dude.
Cause I can't. I'll be at least 285. I'm at there right now.
Yeah.
So
have you always wrestled?
No, I started wrestling my freshman year, and I
keep
did.
doing that, please.
Yeah.
Backbone of all athletics, wrestling.
We can have another discussion on that, but I won't disagree with you too much.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this though: you mentioned wrestling and your weight, 285. You said about 6'1", 6'2". So let's just project to the college level. You get in there, you get on this weight training program, you got weights and training table and study table and all that. Would you rather go up to be a defensive lineman? Do you think you would be more effective there? Or would you take a look at moving down and be one of those 260, 255 linebackers that can rush or even play the pass?
I'd rather stay on the D-line. I was about to say O-line, but I'm not. Because college O-line, they like 6'4",
6'6", yeah,
right, 330.
Yeah.
So I think I'd rather stay on the D-line. That's what I've been playing all my life, and I think I can get better at it, especially once I get into college and start eating what I'm supposed to be eating, and not just all I'm doing is lifting and playing football and going to class.
Right.
The dream.
Yes, sir.
I was about to say, please stay at D tackle. I watched on the offensive lineman. You're a road grader. But when I got the most excited was I was watching. Every time you were on that line, I was watching how you penetrated. You'd be a perfect A-gap, 3 technique type of D tackle. I could see it. You got a relentless motor. That's going to carry you. Make sure you keep that motor because you have an athletic ability, good athletic size. But when you got that motor like you are, good inspiration. You're just a good kid. I can see how you inspire your team.
That's good dad back here.
Yeah, it all starts from the top. You know what I mean? It all starts from the top, and that's great to see. I got my youngest is a freshman right now at Whitehall, so I'm very involved in. I'm sure like your dad, like I am. He's geeked up. We just love seeing it. We love watching it. It's exciting. You up in the stands like, well, yeah, I don't know about what your dad is saying, but I'm like, that's my boy.
It's a man opera. That's what it is.
Right,
that's my boy.
2K, Madden, what's the game of choice? The video game, and what's the game system? Because that's big out here. You got to be either PS what is 11, 15? What is it?
I think 4.
The PS40 or the what's the other one?
Xbox One.
Xbox.
I got the
38.
Xbox One.
Which one are you?
I like PlayStation better.
PlayStation.
2K or Madden. This year's Madden. I like better than 2K. This year's Madden.
Madden has stepped up.
Yeah,
because 2K's been killing it for the last couple years, man. 2K been eating Madden.
Yeah, but 2K's nice. The NBA's in a good place, so it translates to the video game. But do you miss and you a little younger, but do you miss the college video game? Remember they took that away from us.
Yes, sir. I still played it on the PS3. I found the new updates. I found some dude that updates the rosters every year. So I got Lamar Jackson and everybody.
He's like, I'm playing with Louisville. What? Yeah,
I might need to get that number. Man.
Yeah, I'm playing with.
Update my roster.
I'm playing with Louisville. Yeah. That's a beautiful thing right there.
Any more, Woo? You got any more?
You know, I'll be honest. I about jumped out of my seat when you said you were going to wrestling this year. All right. I know. You know. I'll be watching you. I'm going to be, and you know what? I'm going to probably come to the meets. I'm going to get on the mat. I'm like I said, I'm up from Delaware, Hazeland, where wrestling's a real deal, and you know, we wrestle a lot better than we play football right now up there, and we've been wrestling good for up there for some time, man. And I can't wait to, if they let me, I'd like to have you on the show during wrestling season sometime and talk about it.
Absolutely, because a friend of mine is a real good wrestling coach, Coach Cat over at West High School, who was on the football staff too. He's a really good wrestling coach. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's a monster out there. So we can definitely get some wrestling talk going. You said wrestling was essential to all sports, and I said I won't disagree with you.
Good backbone.
It is a good backbone. Of course, I'm track guy.
Yeah, I knew that was. I knew track was about to come. I knew that was coming.
So after wrestling, will we see you out there throwing the shot and the disc on the track and field?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, we
shot
got
put.
Three-sport athlete,
yeah.
everybody. Three-sport athlete.
I mean, you have to do it. I mean, if you look at a lot of, I was reading on Sean Springs, and he was talking about Urban Meyer. And he was basically saying, because Sean Springs was a track guy as well, Sean Springs was basically saying Urban Meyer always wants his kids to play multiple sports while they're in high school. He does not want them to just play one, because it helps you in so many other areas. If you can run track, you can pretty much run a receiver. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you're really good at wrestling and you're already good on the line, helps you with your hand fighting, hand placement. You have the edge over other kids because so many kids will just put their hands out. But if you're wrestling, you already know it's about them hand fighting. So you're already going to have the edge. So other sports give you the other edge. So when you step on the field, just like, you know, my son's going to play basketball, he's going to run track. All those sports will help you build up your game and take you just to a whole nother level. So stay on that. I can't wait. I'm just excited. What do you think your team's going to be looking like going into next year?
We're really excited for next year. We got Delron coming back. We got Caleb Jones, number 5. That's one of my. We look at it. We call each other brothers. Guy, he was ineligible earlier this year, but he didn't want that score last year on the kick return. He said last night, DeMonte Taylor, he's gonna be really good. Then we got one of my little bros, who I call him Trent Robinson, number 58. He's a freshman. He's bigger than me already, so
wow.
He's gonna be pretty good once he
teach him the techniques.
Yes, sir. He's gonna be wrestling this year too. So
okay,
all right.
So put him under your wings, man.
Yes, sir.
Get him right. So, I mean, so that's exciting. So you're looking good for next year. So, hey, all I'm going to say is the best of luck to you. I definitely appreciate you. You know, we're talking back and forth. I appreciate you coming out here, man. Awesome for your father to come out here. I'm privileged to have y'all out here. We love it. We had talked about it before we even started the show, and now it's opening up, and I just can't. I was excited you came, and, you know, we want to see more of this every week if we can.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Dad.
We got about a minute left. I'm going to let Big Chad Douglas shout out all his people that's watching on YouTube, and because we're going to get at the top of the hour, we'll get back into some playoff talk, where these teams landed, who's in the top 8.
Well, you better let him get his shout outs.
I still got that tease about that real good team that didn't make it in. Big Chad, man, shout out your people out there, Independence, man.
Shout out Big Chris. Shout out my man Lee, Caleb, Jay, and Chubbs. Shout out, man, the whole team, man, all my brothers, man. I love y'all.
There we go.
Coach, thank you for Coach Douglas. Thank you for letting young Douglas on here as well, man. It's the Central Ohio High School Showcase. Chad Douglas, thank you so much. Pops Douglas, thank you so much. We got Seawoo, we got Big Game James, the engineer, the veteran Lee Saws. I am D.O. Jr. When we return, we're going to get back into some playoff talk, but I want to thank, again, Independence High School and Big Chad Douglas, D-line, O-line, all-city, all-star, might even be on some of them all-state teams. Look out for him. We're coming back. Central Ohio High School Showcase.